stubborn soil, a war of weeds, buried treasure, unclean fish, and Jesus. Come and discover 7 brilliant stories that teach us about the kingdom of heaven. Add the storyteller, Jesus, and his amazing ability to understand us, explain us, and lead us to God, and you have the King and I. I'm Lizzy Smallwood, and I'm going to introduce you to someone who I was introduced to many years ago, and that's Jesus Christ. He's had a huge effect on my life over the years. And I notice now that when people look seriously into the life and teachings of Jesus, they often find that what he does and said is really surprising. In fact, 2,000 years ago, amazing is a word that people used a lot when they saw Jesus' power and heard him speak. Jesus is famous for being humble and gentle, but one of the things his followers learn from him is that he is the king sent by God, and he came to bring people into the kingdom of heaven. And that's why we've called this introduction to Jesus, the King and I. It's just 4 sessions where we'll be looking at these 7 stories, some of them very short, that Jesus told. And they're found in the Gospel of Matthew. And all of them tell us something about the kingdom of heaven and the King sent by God, Jesus. We'll be using a translation of the Bible that is modern and easy to use. There'll be a mixture of questions to think about, and my ugly mug explaining stuff, and no one will have to read out loud or pray. If people don't want to answer the questions, that's fine. But I think our discussions will be really enjoyable. I can almost guarantee people will be really surprised. It's not only the remarkable stories that Jesus told, but how his words understand us, they explain us and lead us to God. They are like no other words. So I hope you'll join us and bring as many friends as you can. Come along, be surprised, excited, moved and even shocked at Jesus' message in The King and I. Oh, and by the way, you'll find out what life with God is really like, why our world isn't full of peace and goodness, how Jesus' message can change every part of your life, who can be right with God, and what's the most precious treasure in the universe.